Hey guys, my name is Professor Arjun Sonvi, and today we'll talk about what is economics and what does it mean to say that we live in a simple economy. You'll see through examples, whether you like it or not, you're very much an integral part of an economy. Even right now, you listening and me teaching is what is economics. So what does it mean to have a simple economy? A simple economy is where consumers, both you and I, want to buy goods and services. So we buy food, we buy homes, we buy clothes. There are lots of things we buy, and then we also contribute towards producing them. One day when you'll get a job, you will work towards producing these goods. The interaction of these resources is what a simple economy is. So we use resources. You will use your labor. I am using my time right now to teach. A farmer uses their time to grow crops. Labor is a resource. We also have land as a resource and machines. So these are a few examples of resources we use in an economy to produce goods and services. Again, it can be a tangible physical good like food or a house or clothes, or it can be a service, visiting a doctor, going to an accountant, a lawyer, or me providing my service in education here. So we use these resources to produce goods and services to satisfy human wants. Now we have human wants that are unlimited. If you are given 100 rupees, you want 200. If as a family we have one car, we want two, and if we have two, we want three. So it is very important in economics, and that's integral to economics, is how do we use these resources in the most efficient way to satisfy human wants. So that in a nutshell is what is economics. Now next we'll talk about what are the central problems of an economy, what are the questions that has to be answered when we study economics, and then how do we go about achieving the most efficient outcome for an economy. So the three most important questions that we have to answer in an economy is what to produce, and I will elaborate in just a second. What to produce? Do we want as an economy, since resources are scarce and we have to satisfy these human wants that are unlimited, what should we produce? Should we spend more resources on producing more agricultural goods? Should we spend more resources on producing cars? Or should we spend more resources on producing healthcare and education? These are all choices that we have to make, because we cannot possibly produce everything that we want because resources are scarce. The second question is how to produce them. Do we use more labor to produce crops, for example, or do we use more machines and tractors and less labor? That's also a very important question. And the last question is for whom to produce it and how to distribute it in an economy. Whether we want to produce it for a certain group of people in Punjab, or whether we want to produce cars in Hyderabad, and then we have to distribute them all across the country. So what is the most efficient way to do that is also an economics question. So in summary, what we've done so far is what is meant by an economy. And you'll see when you start working, what you're doing right now is very much what economics is. We have to use these resources that are scarce to satisfy these human wants that are unlimited. So that therein lies the most important question in economics, is we have to use these resources very efficiently to satisfy these human wants. And in doing so, we have to answer three questions. What is it first that we want to produce? How do we want to get about producing it? And how do we distribute it amongst the country? So the next topic, which we will get into next time, is called the production possibility frontier. This is a very simple economic model which helps summarize the concepts you have learned today. Is how do we go about producing it? What is an efficient combination of inputs to get to a certain output that we want to get at? All right, so hopefully you understood what we did today. Thank you.